so we're doing a lot of accent work. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the music. We're actually going to take 2 chunks of time per minute. We're going to go ahead and start at the beginning. I only want to run from the beginning to measure 15. This section is very different than the last section, right? Yeah, the last section was very accented, very heavy, very quick moving. This one's a lot more fluid, a lot softer, and a lot, well, not necessarily softer. It is forte, but it's a lot more gentle, right, than the last one. Ba, 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 ba. And now we have the ba, da, ba. It's the very mysterious kind of like, ooh, something's happening here, right? Right before we get into all that exciting part. So let's go ahead and start right at the beginning. We're going to work on just a little bit of character stuff. You guys have played this pretty well earlier during the run through, so we're just going to run it a couple times, get a little more detailed in some stuff, yeah? Let's go to start instruments all together. We're all starting at the very top, beginning to 15. Sit up nice and tall for me. Getting ready to take a nice deep breath in. So, raise your hand if at any point in this beginning 15 measures you have an accented note. That seems to be the theme for the day, right? Yeah, that's almost all of us. We all have an accented note. For those of us who start right at the beginning, ba, ba. Can you guys put a little more emphasis on that very first note and try to connect those first 2 notes? Can I just hear the flutes and clarinets? Yes, flutes and clarinets right at the beginning. Just the first measure. So you guys are all right here. I'll scoot up. Do me a favor. Ba. Try to get the second note nice and stirred together. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good. One more time. Good. Much better job connecting those 2 notes. Earlier it was a little bit of ba, 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 and there's just a little silence in between. We don't want that silence, right? Ba, and it just keeps sailing through. Good. Can I hear everyone at the beginning one more time? On the whole notes, in measure, let me find that's a tiny little number on my page. Number 6, measure 6. Raise your hand if you have a whole note there. So I have that as flutes, clarinets, not quite saxes, not the trumpets, but also the tuba. So all of us right here in this general triangle here, can you guys do a little more emphasis on that first part of the beat? So it's almost like you're hitting a bell. Bong, and it'll just kind of back off just a hair. I just need more ping at the top of the note. Ba, and then just let it sustain from there. Everyone at the top, we're going to 15 one more time. Everyone who's playing at the last measure, 14, watch for that crescendo. Let's do a little more build into 14, or into measure 15. And instruments up, take nice and tall for me. Taking a deep breath. Good. Make sure the embouchure is set before we start pushing the air out. Breathe, set, and let the air come out together. One more time. Deep breath in. I like the crescendo at the end. Make sure you're watching all the way ready to go into the next beat of 1, right? But there might be a little bit of a slow down there. That's that retardando there. For our sake, we can really almost do anything up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or I could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's your job to make sure the eyes are glued into the stick, yeah? The stick of power. This controls everything. I can do anything. Kind of power hungry up here a little bit. Cool guys, do me a favor. We're going to go ahead and go on a little bit. Let's go ahead and go to measure 55 in the last few minutes we have together. 55. We're going to go ahead and skip through the flute solo. We'll come right back to that. So repeat after me. Flow. Flow. Yeah, so what we're going to work on this section really quickly here is flow. Making sure everything's nice and connected. We did some breathing stuff earlier, right? I really like that you guys are doing that. It's awesome. I've done lots of breathing in my career as an instrumentation person. Yeah. So it's really good that you guys are doing all that. You guys are going all the way to 8, right? Going all the way to 8 every single time, regardless of how big the breath is in the beginning. Let's make sure when we're going through this, especially through the slurs and the ties, we're still focusing on that even flow of the air. So you're constantly blowing to 8. And there's not really a difference in our flow, right? No, it's all just one single stream of air. Let's work on that same concept in here. Still really blowing all the way through the instrument on that. Let's take it at 55. We're going to go, oh, excuse me, I spit a little bit. 55 to 63. Sorry, I have a lot of spit when I'm playing trumpet. 55. Instrument up. Check out 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 measures after 55. You guys are doing a really good job of sustaining that melody, even when we come in on our soli. Can we just make sure that we're getting off of the notes in proper time? Right now we're kind of going through 1, 2, 3, 4, I said, right? 4 from the 55, that dotted half note. How many counts does that get again? Yeah, I heard over here for 4 after 55. For a dotted half note, how many counts is that? 3, exactly. We want to make sure that on beat 4 we have that next 2 8 notes, right? You guys wanted to hold that over to 1, and it's putting us behind by a beat. So just make sure you're jumping on top of that. Good, guys. Let's make sure we're still working on that flow. Again, we have some crescendos at the end, right? And we're watching the stick of power. Let's run that one more time. We're going 55 to measure, what I say, 63. Working on flow, dynamic contrast in the crescendo, and right in time there, yeah. Instruments up. Solid crescendo flutes, you guys rock that timing there. And it sounds a lot smoother, yeah? You guys hear a little bit of difference? Yeah, good. Keep working on that. Keep working on that airflow stuff you guys are doing, and I think you're going to get really great results on your concert, yeah? Cool. Good job, everyone. Great job.